Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, it's John P. It's vlog time. That's right, nobody was expecting it. Callie especially. She just shut the door on me. What you doing in there, Callie Lewis? She apparently doesn't want to be on it. David Foster's here with me. Say hi,
Hello,
David.
everybody.
What are you doing?
It's vlogging.
We're working late.
Check it out.
It's like 9 p.m. right now.
It is 9. It's
Why are
it's
you
late.
goofing off or trying to
This
work?
is the view from the Canon Vixia Mini, which is fun. I don't know. It's just fun.
You have the wide angle on there, huh?
I do. It's super crazy fisheye.
It's facing this way, and I can see her.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You know what I want to try is we got our new GoPro Hero 4. And it actually is supposed to have much better low light performance. Here comes Carter with and Big D.
Yep.
Let's go see what they're doing. Let's go see. First of all, the whole place is a freaking wreck. Okay, here's our big room. It's just a wreck. We've got literally, look at this. It's a bucket of wires. That is just egregious, I guess. I don't know. And over here, actually, this is cool. This big thing you see laying on the floor here, this is our Elite Screens whiteboard wall thing. We're laying it out so that, because it was curled up the other way, so we laid it flat. We're letting it, settle down. And then tomorrow, David and I are gonna hang these. There's 2 of them. There's one over there and one over there. We're gonna hang those.
You think they could solve a mystery? Because last night we laid these
They're
drills
smart.
down. Last night, right?
Yeah.
We just laid them here to hold us flat.
Yeah.
However, this morning I noticed this is snapped and the piece is there.
Oh, wow.
How could that have done that?
How could it have just laid here and broken and snapped all the way over there?
Yes.
Callie Lewis did it. That's why she's hiding. That's why she's hiding from the video.
So after the saw, yesterday she grabbed the drill.
Yeah, this is why we keep her away from the power tools.
You can't blame me for stuff.
Oh, we can blame you. You're not in the video. You opted out of the video. Now guess what? Don't opt out of the video next time.
Another piece.
You found another piece.
Third piece.
Let's see what's going over here. Big D is working.
Yep.
So we got a new rack for the Geek House for the big room, the up desk central room. And that's the rack right there. It's a big audio rack, so there's all kinds of interesting stuff going in there. Actually, check it out. He's already got, we've got the four Sonos. Don't you like how I say we? We've got the 4 Sonos.
Hey, you paid for it.
Well, yeah, but you actually did the work.
Yeah.
We've got the 4 Sonos controllers in here. We've got a power supply up at the top. We've got a mixer. This mixer is actually going to feed things when we do events in the big room with the big screen and all that over there. We're gonna be able to have a stage and entertainers, and we'll feed them through here so somebody can stand here and control it. We got our
Dish hopper.
Apple
TV.
Super. That's a Super Joey right there.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. That's a Super Joey. And we got the Apple TV, which we will be able to use for like watching Netflix or something on the big monitor.
We're also going to throw this in there, the SDI to HDMI converter.
That's true.
So that's going to go over to the production room with the BNC cable that we ran a little bit earlier, that white cable that's up there, if you care to know which one.
Okay.
And that's going to kind of hide back there. It's not really anything.
You've also got another power strip here. We got a new receiver. What is that?
After we talked a few minutes ago, I realized the one power strip up there, we're actually going to run out of power.
Oh, we got so much stuff.
Right about here.
Oh, wow.
So we decided to throw another one in about halfway into the rack.
And this rack is pretty cool because it's an Omni mount rack. And it's got, if you look up in there, it's actually got fans. It's like an actively cooled, so once the glass door over there on the wall is mounted, you close it all up, put the sides on it, and then it exhausts through the top. So that's a brand new Sony receiver. It's a 7.2. It's got a web app that controls it and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Hey, Carter put that in there. So.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good job, Carter. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on. We're heavily preparing for 3D Palooza, which is occurring Wednesday night. So if you're in Dallas, you should come to the Geek House because we're going to be having a big old party free food, free drinks, free fun. It's dark up here. As we said, it's late at night. So we've been making a few changes up here to the big room in front. This is the entry room, and this is where we have the giant Samsung 78-inch curved UHD. It's a 4K 3D TV. It's awesome. And what we've done is we just set up the new KEF T-Series speakers, flanking it on either side. Look at that. That beautiful little speaker there. I love these things. This is what I have in my house, folks. I love them. They're great. Now look how thin they are. To match the TV, look how thin that is. Amazing. And this is the subwoofer that comes with it. These things are so cool. I personally guarantee you've never heard anything that sounds better than these that is this size. They sound even better than things larger than them, but the amazing thin design is just crazy. It's crazy. So, and then the TV is just, well, what can I say? It's $8,000 worth of magical goodness. That's what it is. So, I don't know. Oh, I know what else to show you guys. We got to go all the way back to the back of the building because we have crazy stuff going on back there too. So, for those of you who recall, our production area, oh man, it is just destroyed at the moment. So here's what's going on. First of all, the control room has been decimated. It looks like we got hit by a tornado. Look at this room. Would you look at this room? It's insane. There's a big rack that's just totally been completely destroyed. So what's happening is the guys said this big white rack was just too big. It was too deep. This was sitting back there. All these bundles of crazy wires were coming in and the rack was right about in here, and they said it stuck out too far and it was interfering with their ability to get to the desks right over there and right over here. So instead, we're using this cabinet. It's a little like half cabinet and it's not quite as deep, I guess. And so we're installing stuff. And don't you like how I say we when it's really them? But hey, you know. So we've got Skype machines, two. We call them Skype machines, but these are two Mac Minis and a little rack mount. We've got the big TriCaster 8000. We've got a what is this? This is a compressor limiter. This is for whenever I get really loud. It keeps it from peaking. And we got a big battery down here in the bottom, and we've got a new Polycom system. That is for video conferencing. It's cool. We're going to be able to bring in, instead of just bringing people in for remote interviews via Skype and stuff, we will be able to bring them in via high quality conference. Now, here is the big news of what's going on right now. The psych wall. So with the psych wall here, we earlier today laid out our trussing. So this is what the center of our truss looks like, a big 10-foot circle, and it has a 21-foot square around it. And you can see we've got all these tape marks on the floor. Those are showing off where it's going to be. So it'll be hanging above this, but that's where the circle will be. There's a little line that comes out, and then 21-foot square like that, and like that, and like that. And you notice we've got a lift, and the lift is being used to mount some hoists, electric hoists. Here we go. IT Serenity Rob actually gets credit. He gave me this idea. We are going to put these hoists on the ceiling, and we're going to have 4 of these suckers so that we can remotely raise and lower our trussing to be able to mess with the lights. So anyway, that's like 10 minutes. I've wasted like 10 minutes of your life on this video blog, and Callie hasn't said anything. So I guess we'll find out what her final words are, and then I'll wrap it up. Here, you have 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to say something to people before I wrap it up. 4, 3, 2.
So
Bye.